Hello everyone and welcome to this video tutorial of Prestashop Watermark Images module. In this video, I'll explain you the process to configure the module, and I'll also show you that how using this module you can easily add a watermark to the images available on your store. Using a watermark creates a brand authority and also decreases the chance of unauthorized use by any other party who is not authorized to use the images that you have already added on your store. So let's just go to the Prestashop back office to know more about the functioning of the module. As you can see that I have already installed this module in my Prestashop. So let's just go to the configuration page of the module. This is the configuration page of the module. The configuration page consists of two different sections. We'll deal with each section one by one. The first one is Watermark Setting. Let's see each of the options available in this particular section one by one. The first option is Upload Watermark File. As you can see that I have already added an image here. So this might be clear to you that after uploading the file you can also have a preview of the file that you have uploaded so that you can get an idea that what image you are going to use as a watermark. Then next is rotation. Using this option you can choose to rotate the image, that is this image which you will be using as a watermark. You can rotate this particular watermark image on your product or category or whatever the image on which you are applying this as a watermark. You will be able to rotate that image clockwise by entering the value between 0 to 360. On the basis of that, the image will be rotated. Then next is horizontal offset. This option allows you to shift this watermark image that you will be applying on your products or category or whichever image you want to. It will help you to shift the image sidewards, either in the left side or in the right side. Using a negative value will shift the image in the left side, and using a positive value will help you to shift the image in the right side from the center. Then next is vertical offset. This option also works in the same way as horizontal offset works. Using a positive value, you can choose to shift the image in upward direction, and next using a negative value you can choose to shift the image in a downward direction. Then next is watermark opacity. Using this opacity value, which is available from 0.1 to 1, you can set the transparency level of the watermark. On applying a watermark, you must ensure that it is not covering the original image of the product or the category, and watermark opacity will help you achieve that. If you see that this image is covering the original product image and it will be difficult for the customers to see the original product image, then you can choose the transparency level of this watermark image from here by selecting a opacity of your own choice or which you see fit. Then next is position. You can also choose to position this watermark. However, this vertical and horizontal offset was available there to shift the watermark image in a upward or downward or in a left or right side direction. However, there might be a case when you want to shift the image to some other position from that. Then you can choose this from here. There are 8 positions respectively available in the configuration setting of the module. You can choose to set the watermark at any of the available position from here. Then next is where to be applied. This is the image for this is the image option for different kinds of images which we see on the store. Like home default is the image which we see here. Then next is cart default. This is the image which we see on the cart page. So you can choose, let's say if you are applying this watermark on the product image, then on which pages you want to show this image, you can select that from here. In case if you want to show at all positions wherever your product image is being shown, you can choose that from here. Then next option is hide watermark for logged in customers. In case if you want to hide the watermark for your registered customers, you can enable this option. After configuring the settings as per your own choice, you can click on save button and your settings will be saved. However, in order to apply these settings, you need to go to this section. After saving those settings, choose the images on which you want to apply the settings which you have set in this section, that is Watermark Settings. You can select all the images on which you would be applying this setting and click on the generate watermark button. After that, the updated settings will be applied onto all the types of images which you have selected here. Now let's just go to the front end where I can show you that how a watermark is shown on different pages. This is the home page of a shop. As you can see, the watermark, that the image which we have uploaded, it's shown as a watermark here. You can also see this watermark on the product page. This is also being shown here. Apart from that, we have also selected to show the watermark on the category image, so you can also have a look at that. As you can see, this particular category, that clothes, has its own image. Then the image is also being shown along with the watermark. Now let's just see how a change in the setting could be applied, and you can observe the change after changing the settings. Let's see on the product page. As you can see, this particular watermark image is being shown in the center of the product image. Now let's just change this setting for once. Let's set the rotation to 45 degree. We will also choose to set the horizontal offset. Let's set the value to 80 so that the observable change could be there, and also select the vertical offset to -90. Watermark opacity, let's also change it to 1 so that the transparency level could be at its max, and let's save these settings. On saving these settings, let me just refresh this page. As you can see, after refreshing, even though after refreshing the page and saving the settings, there is no observable change on the product page. That is because I have already told you, after saving the settings or changing any of the settings, you need to generate the image again. So let's just generate the watermark. Then only we can observe the change which we have just applied in the watermark settings section. After creating or generating the watermark images for all the types, now let's just refresh this page again. As you can see, using the offset value, as we have set the value to the farthest, so the watermark is hidden here. Now let's just change the value again so that we can observe that. Let's just set it to -40. We will need to generate the images again. Let's just generate the product images only. As you can see that the watermark image is generated again. Now we are refreshing the page again. As you can see, this watermark is being shown here. Because of the rotational value which we have set here, that is 45-degree angle, this image is rotated to 45-degree. Horizontal offset is set to 50, that is in this direction it would be moved, so here it is being shown. And we have also set the vertical offset. It is in negative value, so it will be shown in the upward direction. So the -40 value is pushing the image in the upward direction, in the right hand upward direction of the product image. So this is how you can always choose to show a watermark on the product page. However, you can also see that this opacity, that is the transparency level of this image, is almost none. And if it was on the product page, it was on the product, that is on the center of the product, it could have covered the original product image. Now there were also an option to show this watermark on different pages. So I have already told you that it is being shown here also on the product page, and it will also be shown on the cart page. If you wish to add this product to a cart, here it is being shown again on the cart pop-up. On the cart page also you can see the watermark here, and as per the setting, watermark will be shown at that position only. If you choose to update the settings, then the watermark position will be updated. So this was all about the Prestashop Watermark Images module. I hope this video helps you to use and configure the module in the best possible way. Thank you.